On this interaction. My name is Medasi Jimo. I'm the team lead of Plan B Express. A lot have challenged with me and raised a certain concern about what's happening in the market. I'd like us to know something very importantly, that the market is what it is, the crypto market is what it is, the stock market is what it is, the financial market, meaning the forex market is what it is. But one thing is that you have to be who you are so that to be able to enjoy the dividend of the market, especially those of us who are newcomers into the crypto space. I quickly need to let you know something. If you're, especially if you're in my community, maybe you're a student, you're just coming in and all of that. I know many of you come into cryptocurrency during the boom of Shiba Inu and so many meme coin that pumped, save BTC, save Moon, save this, Little Rabbit, and all of that. From that, you can any person can back any coin that will move. That's the truth. That was a bull market, and anyone can just buy any coin that will move, and then you make money. And you thought you are in business, or you thought you are a crypto guru. You're not. You must discipline yourself to know to be a businessman indeed. And what the businessman is looking for in business is to make profit. And so when it has to do with cryptocurrency, when you start and you make some money, you think that that's how it repeats itself. That's when you need more training, right? You need personal development to be able to navigate and dive within the system and be able to go along. Because yes, certainly you're going to make certain profit. It is natural, and you're going to meet some negative, like hitting negative result, which is loss. It is natural. That's business for you. When it has to do with buying and selling, or it has to do with business, you should expect that. Certainly, you may have issues for maybe you projected to have income and then it's not coming. Now, why am I saying this? Cryptocurrency, as it were, some of you who do not know much about it. Let me give one warning, especially those of us who have been in the system. I've experienced a lot of things, and that's why you may imagine that I'm a little bit difficult. I am not. Please don't misunderstand me. Now, why am I a little bit difficult if you calculate it to be so? I've experienced a lot of things. Newcomers that want to come into crypto, they hear about the news of people making insane money, and they come to you that they want to know about cryptocurrency. And I can tell you practically well that what they want to know about cryptocurrency is not to know about cryptocurrency. They just want to tell you that I learned that people are making money. Please, how do I make money through crypto? Period. That's what they come for. Now, in the process of letting them know the reality of the whole thing, that you look at it, you must add the L. Learn before you start talking of earning. Now, but people don't want to hear about the capital letter L to learn. Now, it looked boring to them. It looked too long term, and how long am I going to be doing that? But let me tell you something. Anyone who tells you that you do not need any learning to be good and be a businessman well in crypto is not helping you in any way. And you too, you're not helping yourself if you're not ready to be tutored, to be mentored, to be put through. You are not ready. Now, and I want to disabuse our mind too. Your mind was preoccupied with so many things, wrong perceptions about cryptocurrency. Now, I'd like us to know something very importantly. You see, cryptocurrency, as it were, has nothing to do with network marketing. I love network marketing. I do network marketing. But I want you to know this. I've seen it. I've experimented it. Network marketing and cryptocurrency, they are not aligned. They are word apart. Yeah, somebody can have services that is selling through affiliate marketing. There's difference between an affiliate marketing and network marketing. Now, an affiliate marketing system can just set up a platform, services, whatever, and then tell people, if you bring customers for me, I will give you something. And now that's an affiliate. Now, sometimes an affiliate may not even necessarily want you to have investment with him, provided you bring customers, will pay you certain percentage. Now, some now create it to have, yes, even when other persons to connect, we pay them percentage. For us to retain you as go to work more, because we human being would like to be incentivized, we will still give you something. And that's why you see that most really service-oriented platforms in cryptocurrency are not into network marketing. What they are practically into is an affiliate marketing. Now, I've checked most network marketing platforms in crypto always end up in disaster. Yeah, I've checked it. You ask me, Felix, I can count 2, 3, 4. that have got involved in and end up in disaster. Why? Because what they prove to be is not what they are. Now, they can tell you anything, you are going to be like this, you qualify to travel abroad and all of those things. But if you look at it practically, what is attracting people there is those incentives and not as if the company have anything to offer. So now, don't get it twisted, because some of you may be in one network marketing that is basically cryptocurrency, but you just don't need to be deceived when people come to you, including Felix. If Felix is just marketing you on something just because of referral bonus and all of that, you have to watch it. Yeah, I can be pay affiliate commission because you come in and all of that. That's another talk for another day. But let me quickly address aspect of people, new entrant coming into cryptocurrency. You should know this. You should know this, practically speaking, that for you to do well and stay longer and build yourself and be able to sustain whatever little money you start making eventually, you must be ready to have personal development, and it's intentional. So you have to add to yourself. Number two, you have to be patient. You're going to see the good, the bad, the ugly. So many hurdles will come your way. Now, certainly if maybe you are new to cryptocurrency, maybe when you come into cryptocurrency it was time of bull run. Now, before you get stabilized to now know what you are doing and be making a lot of money, you have to be hit by one or two bear markets too, so that you know that, oh, it's not only one side, that's the other side. So the two sides of the coin must tear at you, and then you need to pick from it. But what you need to do that is sacrosanct is that you must learn from those errors you probably have committed because of your level of entrance. Exactly, you just come in, no mentorship, nothing. And of course, some of us, some persons you may call your mentor, actually not mentor, they are to mentor because they are more of network marketer. So what they do is how to motivate you to speak motivational talk and how to cajole people to come into the company you are promoting and all of that. But that's actually not cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is beyond network marketing. All right. So please don't get it twisted. Now, the best way if you want to start this business, cryptocurrency, online and all of that, the best for you is to learn. And once you start learning, start from buying, buy and selling by yourself. What do I mean? Not necessarily day traders or scalping and all that. Buy and selling, it's you buy now, and then what you can do is like apply this stock strategy. That reminds me, I need to check my stock to see. I know everything was affected by the market crashing and all that. So buy like a stock, just be like a stock broker or a stock trader. So you can call it anything. Now, why do I say so? Now, cryptocurrency help you to buy into any coin, right? And provided you know what you are doing, and then you can wait and see when it mature and get to a good level as it were, okay? So, but sometimes people don't stay level-headed. They are emotional, they are in a haze, they keep struggling and all of that. So any little bad news in the market can take them off the market that they have been interacting with. So there's no point if you cannot absorb a certain, how do I call it? If you cannot absorb certain loss or certain discrepancies or pains and all of that, you may have issue, you may have problem, because you will not be able to benefit greatly from the market. Now, the market, partition yourself like this. Oh, I need to buy coin. So that means you need basic things. Number one, you need an exchange platform. Number two, you need wallets because of security purpose, and you make money, you keep the money in your wallet and all of that. You need wallets. Example, you need MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and all of those wallets. They are basic things you need to have. Then you now need to have exchange platform, Binance, KuCoin, Hotbit, and other crypto exchange platform, right? Now, having gotten all of these, then you will now need to okay, I always tell people, if you're a trader, you need to create more other official email. From other email, probably you want to get involved in some airdrop. Of course, there's some airdrop that is given. So in order not to be affected negatively, maybe some may not be genuine, and then they come after your data. Then if it's official email you're using, you may be affected. So these are some security tips and all of that. For some of us who are you are just like a baby and coming in and all that, now you first of all look for don't buy any coin that is not within a established jurisdictions. And that's why you see some person when they want to trade, they trade coin the first 1 to 20 or 1 to 40 in the coin market cap or CoinGecko, and then so anything outside that, they will, because why? It's more stabilized and more security proof than some coins that just listed today and all of that. What you are doing in most coins that just listed today, you're just gambling to see if they gain momentum. Yes, certainly there's some coins that you didn't even know when they were doing a pre-sale or private placement or private sales and all of that. I just find them, they are listed on Binance and different exchanges and begin to move. So you have to be very careful when it comes to that. So the market, as it were, let me quickly show us something. And some of you are still like contemplating the why me. I'm going to remove some of those my jargon here. Okay. Yeah, let me go here. Let me remove all of these things. Yeah. Let me remove Ichimoku Cloud. Okay. Volume. Okay. Remove this guy. So I just want it very neat. Pivot, H and L. Remove this guy. I want it neat. Okay. I want a very neat. So now let me remove these two. Right. So this is a very complete, neat chart. Yeah, I've done a lot of crazy thing on this chart, you can see. Okay. Okay. So now let me quickly show you guys something. So let's use time frame. Let's use date. Sorry. So now let's go. I'm going to use let's see. Go see channel. I'm going to just show you guys something. Oh, not that cross. That one we passed already. Okay. Okay. Here it goes in channel. Now, this is the point. I want to show critically. Yeah, let me try a week. Yeah, okay. Now, look at what's happening. This is the issue here. Now, this, we have issues here. I need 5 days chart. So I really want to get the accuracy, okay? Accuracy, 5 days, good. All right, now, this is a problem, right? This is a problem. So reduce it, good. Look at the issue here. We are out of this. I'm just showing you guys something here for you to be very critical of it. Now, this is 2020, is the year 2020. Now, since the year 2020, we've been running. Now, if you look at it here, this is year 2020, March. We stay within this guy, right? Till June or thereabout, and we're able to get out of it. Now, since then, we'll be maintaining an upward trend. And if you look at it here, when we come down, look at where we have similar case. The similar case we're having now is in 2018, right? We're having similar case of 2018. And then we hit down here. And of course, you see that the dead cross, if you check, and then now we hit down here, right? And begin to struggle down. And we'll stay as long as July 2018 to 2019. Yeah, exactly here, 2019 May, we're able to now cross. Now, upon it going this way, now you are sure that now we're having a kind of bull run, a kind of short one. We have it up and down, and then continue from the June till, right, June till 2020 March. Then we cross, and then we cross and run back to the golden zone. At the golden zone, that was like a buying opportunity. It gave us a buy opportunity short. Why? From March 31st till July 4th. And then, but at exactly April 30th, it's already a kind of crossover. Then we're having more hope. And then finally, we broke out at about July 19th. And then, of course, we come back, what a grown support. And then for that year, 2020, move up. Now, even at this point, first did all-time high here, about $65,000. 2021, you can see how many years we rode. 2020, oh yeah, that was about that much, $9,200, right? Yeah, about 9,000, 8,000 plus, 9,000 plus, then kept on doing yada, 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 down. Somebody could enter long from there because of a gold confirmation and begin to go up. It pulled back here, but very far, of course, and then got up here. Of course, you're using, this is like, you are now a kind of correction back down here. Then we bump down. Now here, look at the issue. Even when we come down here to like Oh my God, what are we doing? We have crossed down in the line as if we're going to what we call golden zone, and then it bounced back. The bounce back was a good recovery. It quickly bounced back and crossed over again. That's where we continue. It bounced back again, and then we continue and rally up beyond even the previous time, 67 to 69K. Now, the journey continue again over, right? And we move here. Now, we began to, when it crossed here, that was a very terrible sign. That meant we're bearish in this market, right? Of course, at this point, I was ready from 40, from 50,000 plus. I already say, man, that's going to be a terrible one. Then we go down and I say here, if we can sustain 45, 46K and up until 44K and rally up, that we could make it. But we crossed, that was a very dangerous one. And then we struggle again, hit down, right? But again, we rally up, but we're unable to meet up here. We come down over and over again, we rally up to this place until we are now in this dangerous point, right? That means for us to really bounce back, rally up, we need to go back to 47,000, 48,000 thereabout. And then, but look at what's happening now. The market, this now, we ought to, how do we know that we could all have bounced back quickly? We should have had a kind of weak candle. That was a kind of a buy up as fast as possible. We couldn't have a buy up. You see what happened here? That was a heavy truck down, maintaining a strong momentum downward. Now, what exactly do you think is holding the market not to go down? Is anyone telling you now that the market should not go down? That's not true. You practically cannot tell me that this is what is holding this market. So that's why everyone tells you that at this point of 29,000 plus, that is a very critical stage, 29,000 to 28,000. And once we break this guy, then we're going down. Now, what will happen? There's that possibility that the market where it is now, it could rally up. We could rally up back to, right? We could rally up back to 35 to 36,000, if not even up to 38,000. Very possible. A few days more, a few days or weeks, we could rally up back then again, just similar to this case. Now, as long as we couldn't get up to 46, 47, 48K, then after then we have similar thing like this. Sure, guys. Yeah, we have similar things like this. And then again, we poof down. Okay? We poof down again and then continue to struggle. So you could, to have a bounce back from here, back here, may not be too troublesome. To 35, 36, 37, even 38 may not be too troublesome. But if I enter now, that's a kind of, if I enter now at 31,000 or 30,900, and I get to 34, 35, maybe I'm using long trade, enter future trade, I will close it and go short, right? And go short, so eventually we come down. Now, what is going to happen? Can markets stop here at 29K? The likelihood is not wide, so that will say maybe there could be a little break at 25,000 or 22, 23,000. Then, but basically looking at 19,000, then 15, 14,000, 12,000 and 11,000. Why not? It's very possible. Or go back to 9,000 plus, or even go back to 6,000 plus. Now, can it happen? Anything can happen. So I'm just showing this. I'm not teaching you technical analysis. There are a whole lot of things you can check to know what you are doing in the market, as it were. So, but most time people disregard some of those things. Yes, when you compare all these things, you can combine it with both. Sorry. Okay. So sometimes I listen to people. Okay. So we have a dead cross. Then we say, bam, we're in trouble on the market. That was at 47,000, right? Then we're struggling, and no matter what you're doing, then we're down. Okay. Now the point there is this: even at that point, take note of this. Even at this point, if the market rally all back to about $48,000, and boom, break it over again, then it crossover, then it could make it up. But the chances are narrow because we are having a lot of panic activities in the market right now, and a lot of people are doing so many things, telling you this is going to be that. Those things too can be very funny. So, and now why am I showing you all this? I'm just showing us all of those things because for you to understand that you are in business for yourself and by yourself. It's on that note I only recommend for people to use, a kind of boat. I use 3Commerce boat. Yeah, I'm not recommending it just because I could have opportunity to make affiliate commission when you use it. But I recommend for people because it helps you, it helps you to reduce unnecessary emotion, right? You can set up trade and go away because you're not going to be emotional around it. Just leave it to be, as it were. So now you have a lot of things you can use with the boat. And my strategy is only going to be taught for people who are within my private membership. And so if you want to be part of my private membership, it's expensive, $5,000, but it's one of, it's not renewable, so it's just one off. And then I will just did a promo. I would done with the promo um, last Sunday or this Sunday, as it were. And so now, what am I trying to say? Do I actually need all of those things before? There are things you can do. You must not necessarily be professional to make money in crypto. All you do is that you can find a platform to be part of, genuine platform. I mean, like information platform. We have a lot of information platform in Plan B. And now we'd have free one. Yeah, free one can still assist you from the beginning. Now, look at it now. If I want to go now, I can go ahead and set a long position because, right? I'm just because of you guys and just to like experiment some. I can go ahead and experiment setting of a long position. I told some persons 29,000 was a very good support that we could rally up back there. And so now I can enter, right? BTC. Here's the both BTC. Yeah, let me just do this. Okay. So BTC, what do I want to do? I actually want to use future account USDT. Okay. So look at it, this future account. Now I'm going to open the future 20x, right? Isolated. Okay. I will use market price. So look at the week. 31,700. Okay, I'm going to enter long 31,700. 31,700. How much? 50% of the money there. Okay, 20x, 100 times 20, that should be 2,000. All right, just experimenting, okay? So setting up this trade down, right? Now taking profits. What do I say? I said maximum I expect maybe can rally up to 33, 34. So I can say, yeah, if it's that. So let's be 5%, that's 33 plus, right? Maybe 50% of the portfolio, right? So then what next? I add fraction. So this one I can make it 10%, right? So maybe 25%. Okay, yeah, yet 50%. Now 25%. That's what is remaining. Then I can just set any funny thing, maybe it will go to 30 something thousand. So I can say 12% or 13%. I want it to go to 36. So 14%. Yeah. Then I add it. That's all. Now I'm going to set stop loss. Yeah. So stop loss, maybe stop loss of how many percent? 4%. No, it's too small. So let's say 5% stop loss, 30,000. So 6%, 29,000 plus stop loss. So I'll come back and then set a trade. Right? So I'm just experimenting for purpose of you guys who, because what can I do now in the bear market to make money? What can I do? The market is already bear. Now, you can't do anything now. Okay? You can't do anything now. So I've set the trade. Okay? So you can't practically do anything now as the market is bear. That's why you set up your strategy. Okay, the market has peaked, right? Just because I wanted to peak, if not, I would have set to 37,000 because it will still collapse. Yeah. So now the market has peaked already, and the entry position is 31,700, and then it continues. So what happened? The boat is going to be trading for me. This is smart trade. I've opened the trade long position. And so this is smart trade. And give and take whatever happened, I can maybe get to 32, 33,000. I can decide to just come, right? And come here. If I click here now, see what it's going to show me. Close at market price. I can just close it at market price. Or do whatever thing I want to do. So I can close it at market price as it were. You can see the trade has opened. It's now, on the long position. Don't mind it. It can still come down because it has actually not consolidated to be. This is where it is. Now, the point there is this. The market can rally up to, just like I've told you guys, can rally up to somewhere here, 30, 33, 34 plus, 35, 36, even up to 37 or 38, but not as quick as possible, maybe next some days or next few weeks. And then we'll have it plumb back again, like I've showed you guys of where we are. Where can we be sure that it will not plumb back again? That means that's to cross 47, 48 for you to say we have omitted the bear market. So sometimes people get carried away easily, and that's why. So to cope with the bear market is this: you need to have access to valid information. Valid information must be accessed to. Other thing with the boat is that you can do. Other thing with the boat, you can do what we call the DCA trading. That's the DCA boat. So I set up a lot of boats and DCA to dollar cost average. Why? So dollar cost average. So you wouldn't need to disturb yourself unnecessarily when the market is jumping up and down, because I already know what to do. Okay. So, but look at it, for instance, it's trading here and then it's doing profit, and so like that. So this is a coin, I just want to accumulate it. So I put the DCA boat, and then that DCA boat will cost average to the deepest dip. I have a DCA boat I set for BTC, and that's even the last buying we buy at about $6,000. Felix, will it get there? That's none of my business. If it doesn't get there, I have my money. You get to understand something about the market. If you didn't buy what to send it, then it will give you your money. That's the reality. So, but sometimes people just want to buy at all cost, and through that, they mess up. Now, I tell people that your USDT is still part of your coin, but that's why they refer to it as a stable coin. So you don't, sometimes some people, because they have USDT, any market that just come to their front, any coin that just come to their front, they buy it. No, you don't. You have to strategize and set up. Okay, you have to strategize and set up pattern. Okay, you can see the trade I've started already, right? It's already on 2-point-something%. I'm just experimenting. So sometime in the market when there's a pair or whatever, I can be scalping and just, okay, let me put maybe $1,000, and then $1,000 and do 20x of it. So $1,000, 20x. And so if the market recover by 2%, so 2% is already 40%. Okay, yeah, 2% is already 40%, right? So 40%, right? Oh, that's what I'm going to make. So now 2%, you move on, and then you're able to make, so that's 2% of times 20 of that, your 1,000, and then 40% of that, your 40% of that, your 1,000. So those are the things, because you are leveraging, you are doing the future trading. Please, I'm not telling you people who are, maybe you are new persons to crypto, to go and do future trading. That's the worst type of trade. Anyone that does not understand the movement of the market, or know at least a bit of technical analysis, should do. There is no point you want to start your trade and then said, because a lot of people have come to me, please, can you teach me how to teach future trading? I say, are you a beginner? So as a beginner, what you are meant to do is to learn how to buy low and sell high. Over time, you now study what market can do, and then you'll be able to help yourself. So it's not about just what people be claiming, we make this amount of money, and then you want to jump in because of what they say. So it doesn't make sense. Okay. What's going on? What's cropping up? Okay. So that's 3Commas for you, and I've recommended it for virtually everyone around me to use 3Commas. I don't know what's going on. So that's what I've just shown you about the 3Commas, how helpful it can be, especially in the bear market, can help you to solve a problem. And then it can always, so it can help you to solve emotional problem. And then it can allow you to still make profits in the bear market. And then other things, that there are other opportunities around that you can leverage on, but most of those opportunities around, one thing I observe is that when there's a bear market, it happens that funny platforms, DeFi project, Memcoin, and all of those things now erupt out. And so what you do is this: you learn how to take advantage of them, right? Buy into them, but know that you are just doing a very dangerous risk. Now, so when you buy into them, you can now, as you buy into them, you can, how do I say, when you make a lot of money, you kept it, you bring them out and wait for the more deep of the market, and then take advantage of the market. And that's what we talked about, the cash flow system. We set up a cash flow system, and then projects are sent. You know practically well that, man, this is too good to be true. Because imagine platform premise should be paying you over how many percent, right, in a day, right? Some will tell you they're going to be paid 5% every day, 10% every day, right? And then you will look at it. Yeah, is it actually possible? Yeah, you can do it if you are disciplined and you're trading, but it cannot be regular. But these guys will just tell you that. So just know that some of them may stay 1 year, some of them may stay 6 months, some of them may just stay 3 months, then they run away with people's money. So when you are coming to the market, don't you get carried away with those type of gimmicks, because they are always there and they will always be there. So what to do is that you learn the basics and then understand the trend of the market, buy low, sell high, get information from the people who understand it. And then that means you have to subscribe for Signal Forum, and that's going to help you. And then from there, you learn how to just buy some coin and keep. And I always tell people, when you are just coming in, always buy at a good position. Entry position is very important. Now somebody who did not do anything when Bitcoin was at when Bitcoin was at 53,000, 50,000, 40,000, 48,000, and you didn't sell, and it's at this point now you say, let me sell and buy back. I don't think it's right. At this point now is a buyer zone. This is a buyer time. So people are now looking for money to buy more. And that's when you say you now want to sell, because you are not planning yourself. All right. And then we'll be talking, all right? And then we'll be talking on our group for long that the market, so many persons didn't believe, how is it going to go down? It's not true. Now, sometimes it deceives you and begin to fake out several, and then people get confused about those fake outs. It's not going to work. And I always tell people, when you want to go into the market, understand that when you are looking at your chart, if you're always using 4 hours candlestick charts, it's going to deceive you. You have to go longer, days, months, week. That's what can show you, right, what exactly is happening in the market. Yeah, not this few hours time frame you're setting. It's going to deceive you a lot, and then you lose money. So that's just the basic. And so you leveraging on different projects can help you a lot. Like me now, I have different projects I'm leveraging on, even though I've been researching to see how true is the thing they are saying. But the point there is that if for time being, because I know what I was going into, and that's why anyone who is coming in want to buy into it, you can see the market is actually dropping. Okay, so a lot of people will ask me, how do you know this and all of that? I tell people, in as much as I want to be reasonable, right? I don't want to be antagonistic, but in as much as I want to be reasonable, I equally need to be very objective and then objective and transparent, something like that. So in as much as you want to be responsible, so you have to be objective. So that's why I tell people when they come around, my way of doing things is not just to tell you, hey, buy into this, put into that, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. I tell people the way it is, you want to take it, you take it. You don't want to take it, you leave it. Then, but I'll tell you, so when you prepare for it, when anything happens, you can say, yeah. And that's why when you understand what you're doing for time, let me use an example. There's a platform now called Swapnex. Now, this Swapnex, let me, if I just hope you can log me in. Now, look at Swapnex. I have about a $2,000 or $2,500 there. Yeah, I think it's going to log me out. I can't log in. Now, this Swapnex claim to be doing OTC P2P trading. Yeah. So what exactly do they prove to do? And what they say they are doing is a genuine system, is a genuine operation. Well, how can I verify them that they are really genuine? So you cannot, right? You cannot verify them that they're actually genuine. You cannot. That's the truth. That's the issue. You cannot really verify them that they are genuine. So, but what they say they are doing is actually real, okay? Now, what exactly is that? Say, okay, what we do is that people are doing OTC, P2P trading to merge and take a margin in the price. So what we do is that we merge all exchange API together on our platform, I will create a software that source those information and price difference in different coins, not all coins, top coins. Yeah, that's what I saw. Then top coins that they are doing is that we can now buy into those coins in their differences. So they now set up a manual and automated auto mode type. Now, look at the manual, for instance. You can say I can do USDT BTC, USDT BNB, USDT Ethereum, USDT and up until I think Tron or Tron, XLM. Okay. Now imagine now if I want to buy, let's say, okay. So let's say I want to do Ethereum, ETH, USDT. So that means I must deposit money to my USDT account. Look at my own account, I think I have some money in my USDT. So that means I have to first of all go to wallet, right? I have to first of all go to wallet and then deposit in money. I think I have about 580 something dollars there. Now, if I have to go to the wallet and deposit in the money, then I come to the trading, right? Now, they now set up and said they have platform. If I want to be doing manual, I don't know, they give us promo because they did one upgrade one time. And that's not the promo you see they gave me. I think it's going to expire in some days. I don't know how long. So I can actually do 3 manual in a day. That's what it means. Then people subscribe to this can do 4 manual in a day. What actually is the difference between the manual and the auto? The auto is that I don't need to do anything, but I have to lock my money. Okay, I have to lock my money for a time period. So in that time period, your money is locked. You cannot access it. You cannot take it out, right? You can only access whatever thing that is paid to you as profit from the trading. So now it means if you look at it now, you have 30 days, 45 days, 90 days, or 60, 90 days, and all of that. So now within these days, so you can only have one order if you're on 30 days. So within these days, 90 days, you can have 4 orders. That is, they will execute about 4 orders for you. After the 4 orders, you can't execute anything for you for that day. So, but we discovered that at least you can make an average of about 1 point something to maybe up to 2% in a day is very possible. Now, why? Whatever money you deposit there, it's going to be enough for 90 days. Now, if you look at then, if you're on the VIP, the lowest 120 days, which is minimum of $2,000. Now, why this one minimum of 10,000, this one minimum of 50,000. Now you can have access to 5 order, this one 6, this one 8. Now look at it here. An example of my account here. I have 120 days here. I have 500. I have 90 days here. The 90 days now, that means it has done. 90 days has done. It's remaining 76 days. Let's say 77 days because maybe the days not still young. So let's say 70. So 77 days. So let's say about 13 to 14 days is gone. And so within that, $500 I've accrued about $169, which I can withdraw, but the $500 until 90 days expired. Then why the 2,000? So 120 days. So let's say it has done is 107. So yeah, 107. Yeah. So let's say it has done 107. That's about 13 days. So 13 days. So yeah, something like that. Yeah, so 13 days. So far it has earned about $814. That's what it means. Out of, can you imagine? Out of $2,000, they have earned about $814 in how many days? In 13 days. So if you check it now, you can agree to say in 13 days, okay, in 13 days, okay, 13 days to have earned about, so $814 divided by 1.3. That means you're saying it's at earn about $62 to $63 a day. So in 30 days on the average, that means it can earn up to $1,800 to $1,900. Great. That means average of about 80 something to 90% in a month. of what you could earn, then continually for the next 4 months before you can access the capital. It's now telling you that both the 2,500, what they are paying altogether is about $985, stuff like that. See the metrics. Now they show you, like, we're showing you walk-ins. We bought Litecoin from BitDump and selling to Bitfinex, and then the profit margin is about $10 plus. So, stuff like that. So, but even though you are doing all of those things, you have to be extraordinarily careful, because you can't be sure with guarantee that what they say they're actually doing, if they are doing it for real, or they just, gambling people. So when you put in money for me, what I do is that I can just go to myself and say, every now and then I can be withdrawing whatever has accrued. Okay, whatever has accrued. Now, for people who are doing affiliate marketing, they can make more money too by referring friends, but those are friends you invited, what they will earn is from whatever thing they are trading. So those are the ways. So the market, when there's a bear market, platforms like this crop up, and then people patronize it a lot, and for a time being. But what you must be careful about is that once maybe the time is almost coming over, for the bear market is almost coming over, you have to recognize that, oh, what should I do? Of course, what you are making, that this is another example called the COTPS. And this one looked more scary to me right from the one, because I couldn't even see any working. But the truth is that sometimes too, when you use those factors because you saw walk-ins, those factors too fail, because those guys can do anything and then tell you so that's why most time I tell friends, be careful, don't be too sure that okay, don't be too sure that because of parameter this or factor this can be that. So don't be too sure, don't oversure, because I tell people, if you are too oversure because of this yardstick, they may fail you, because from all indication, if a project or platform is, because your money is on their platform, they can decide to abscond and then you can't do anything. So, but as a smart person, when you make some of those money, what do? You begin to bombard your cryptocurrency business, the one you are buying for trading or for staking and all of that. You bombard it as much as possible. So once you see you have been able to break even and all of that, then you'll be taking those money out of. So imagine if somebody have, let's say, $2,000 now, and at least on the average in a week, if 13 days is about 800 and something, that means in a week, 13 days, okay. In a week, maybe the person can make $450 or $500. So if you're making $450 in a week, you can get it withdrawn, enter to another trade as you want, and all of that until you break even and stuff like that. So there's so many things we always share with people, but the most important and predominantly important is that you should be able to, as a matter of fact, strategize to buy into coin by yourself and then sell by yourself. Even though from the beginning may not be rosy, we look at it as if it's so difficult to do, but it's not. But I always tell people again too is that you can make a lot of losses too doing that, but if you stay put and you didn't run away, you will achieve success. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Meda Yusuf Jimoh, the team leader of Plan B Express. I told you what we do is training, educating people, and then we have different platforms. We have basic crypto academy where you can just learn basic what cryptocurrency is all about. We have basic class cost you about $150, and then intermediate cost you about $300, while advanced cost you about $500, while master class cost you $1,000. One of the training. We're actually coming up with more fiscal training if you're living within Port Harcourt and everyone will pay, and that will commence by June by the grace of God. And most of our training are online, so you're on the Telegram channel, you have access to the training materials. Then you can do reviews sometime. We do review once in a while with our students.
just to have one-on-one interaction. Then you want to have access to our Signal forum, quickly on Signal. Most in training we do there just to support, if not everybody on the Signal forum called Build With Me Premium. It's meant to have learned either from to academy or to have learned independently, but want to have access to information. And there, that costs you $1,500 per year. There was a time it was $150, so it costs you $1,500 per year. We have conditions where you come and you're not measuring, or we can give you your money back to play with, because we want testimony, we want people changing their life and better their life to help their, society as it were. Then we now have the robotic training, not like the three commands I use now. We have special training for you to master it very well. It costs you $750, one-time payment. You learn the basic, able to ascend. Then other aspect is the private mentorship. Private mentorship is $5,000 one-off, so you are not paying repeated payment, but that's a place now you can learn more detail, more strategy, everything, both low gem, NFTs, and just like that place is private mentorship. We can be meeting on regularly, more repeated video can always be made available for people to, all right. So, but Build With Me, of course, information come, and that's what I said, information, instruction, and action. So we send information, we send instruction, you take the action. And then God have been helping us. People have been better in their life and then helping themselves as it were. Then we have the stock, because we have few people who are interested in stock, but I say trade stock. You may want to be, we want to be looking at what's wrong with Felix. How can somebody be in crypto and still be trading stock again? The only thing I know I don't dabble into is Forex, right? What's wrong with Forex? Nothing. It's fantastic. But I always tell people, Forex is not a place where you can play around. My type cannot be in Forex. For Forex, you have to really be studious and be ready to equip yourself so much time. Now, when you meet people who say, I just trade fundamentals and all, no. And the real guys who are trading Forex so much, they don't really have too much time to be on radio making noise like those Forex marketers. So there are difference between Forex marketers, Forex traders. So you just understand those things. So now, but at the time, I told myself, I think crypto is fantastic for me. I love to, when I research, but the backbone of crypto is research. Back it up with basic, indicators or technical analysis. You can't really tell, because just like I tell people, you can't separate Bitcoin from stock market. You can't separate it from S&P 500. You can't separate it, because whatever happened to the stock market can affect can affect a Bitcoin. And whatever affect price of Bitcoin, of course, if Bitcoin drop by 10%, other coin will drop by times 2, times 3, times 4. And another thing is that don't ever use it never or never. We saw what happened now recently. Terra Luna, it's a strong top coin with big capitalization. Then what do we see now? Where is it now? If you look at it now. So sometimes when you tell people, they say, no, I don't trade this coin. This is meme coin. This is shit coin. No. If you understand the game of this crypto, there are manipulators everywhere. So don't get it twisted. Don't get your brain too much saturated with know. You don't know it all. What is going to happen tomorrow? So you don't even know what they will bring. The English people will be speaking inside cryptocurrency in the next few days again now. So you have to be very careful. So I listen to people who tell you all manner of things and all of that. So look at Terra now, Luna. Something that cost $100 and something. Look at it at $2. My God. I have some. I didn't even I just forget it. It's stake. So look at, now $1. So that means, what do you call this? What do you call this? So sometimes I listen to people, they make noise like this and that. Forget those things. Anything can happen to any market. Look at it. What do you call this? What do you call this? A market that had done $117. So what do you call this, guys? So that's why when I just look at people when they are talking, I just look at them. If you understand this game, look at it. What do you call this? Look at the pole. Throughout this week, it has been rocking down. What do you call this now?
It has bottomed out, so almost going to zero where it comes. So what do you then call this? So everybody they are selling off. Everybody are selling off. Everybody's selling off. Everybody's selling off. So what do you call this? Even at this, it couldn't hold $21. As opposed to hold, it didn't hold. Yeah, it couldn't hold. So look at it. $1.87. $1. So invariably it's going to go to zero. Right? So look at it. That is terror for you. So be warned. Most time I listen to people, they speak too much English because they know too much. I say, no, be careful. Stop those English. I know it, I'm this, I know. Anything can happen to any coin. And that's why you have to be a businessman. So once the profit is presented itself to you on the table, you collect it. Who will tell you that this guy will go below 47, 49? Who will tell you that? Who will tell you that? Who will tell you that at this strong support? Who will tell you that? So, but look at where it is now. So that's why we tell people to diversify. We are a businessman, so don't even think that anything is above anything. Okay, now I told somebody one day too when we're talking about Shiba, let them buy Shiba. They say it's a meme coin. I say you're very funny. Who told you that any coin itself is not? See, even cryptocurrency generally is just it's a perception. It's a mind belief. People just believe it. It's a philosophy. People, yes, this. So that's why anything can happen to any coin, and then in shitcoin environment and all of those meme coin that we do, this type of thing that happened to Terra is what we call the coin has rug pull. So what do you say now? Somebody who, I'm sure now some persons that may have this Terra Luna and keep it in a wallet that they don't even go there. Now you see where it has gone to. Now, is that the end to it? No, you have to follow up to know the update. How do I know it's not the end to it? Is this our coin, Midas, when we were trading it? Look at what happened to Midas. Now, look at Midas, $16. It even went up yesterday. But look at it. Midas, okay, Midas did all-time high. No, not even this recent time. It did all-time high about $28 or thereabout. Now, let me just show you guys something. So when you see somebody raking, making noise, I know this, I know more than this in crypto, just let them respect themselves. Look at it. All-time high, $28 for Midas. Now, after we bought at $3, $4 some years back, came down. Look at how much it went to. From $4, it went to this price. I always do this experiment for a lot of people so that when it comes to cryptocurrency, it presents you the profit collected. Now, somebody who used $10,000 to buy Midas at $4, that means the person have 2,500 pieces of Midas. Now, when Midas go to that 0.0018, now multiply this 2,500 multiply by 0.0018. That's $4. That's $4. That's $4.50. That's from $2,000. How many percentage will you call this? Look at it. From $10,000 divided by 4.5. That is 2,222x. So times 100. 2,222 times 100 times 2,222. Is it 2,222? Something like that. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. That's 222,000% loss. Now, the same coin, now look at somebody who used, let's say somebody who used $200 to buy it that time. So now divide by 0.0018. So the person have 111,111 pieces. So the all-time high, $28. 1, 2, okay. This is 1, 2, 3. 3.1 million. 3.1 million. That's 111,111 pieces multiplied by $28. Yeah, 3-point-something million. Now, with the prevailing price, 111,111 multiplied by $16, 16.3, 16.30. It's still $1.8 million. So what will you say? So those are the things. So when you're coming in, just understand that you can see and unsee. So don't, but when the profit is presented, collect it. When you collect it, when the opportunity presents itself for another buyback, you can buy back. So those are the things that you must always understand when you're coming into cryptocurrency. I've mentored a lot of people, and I always share with them, be careful and don't ever you say never. So because sometimes the platform you never imagined to bless you are the one that are going to bless you. That's the truth, right? I like I said, beginning of this year, 2022, I told a lot of friends, I said, what will make you insane money in 2022 may not make sense. Yeah. Now, and this is 2022 that we have been having very terrible market movement, especially this month of May, of course, but we're not surprised because we have told people, only people who care to listen anyway. And we keep repeating it, keep bringing them, but people don't want to, people are arrogant sometimes they know too much, right? So that's what we do, and then diversifying to different platforms that may not look really good, or that even what they are telling you is as if, are you sure, are you not sure? But if you are too sure, if you want to be too sure before you take move, can be sure that you will lose many things, because things will have gone far before you come to like take a step of faith, as it were. So cryptocurrency is fantastic, but you must understand the psychology, and then know how to play your politics around. So that's how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. And so if you need any information about how to get started crypto, you can always join us and then chat up with me. My phone number +234 8036 924588. Now, WhatsApp me, please, don't call. Now, so please, what are we expecting? I've told people what we're expecting is that we're in downtrend. There is no two way about it. We are down and we are down. Let nobody deceive you. But can it turn around? Yes, why not? It can turn around. But understand that we're down. Now, should I buy some coins now? If you have intention of buying $2,000 worth of a coin now, just buy 500. Yeah, just buy 500. The other remaining money, let it be your USDT and wait. Okay? So thank you very much. And leverage, we have 2 YouTube channel. Go to my main YouTube channel, Felix Midaise Felix. Go there and click on chat and then subscribe. Of course, you can get more update information and all that. Then the other one that we use to feed different cash flow project platforms is actually called the cash flow system. So if you go on YouTube and type the cash flow system, you're going to find the other aspect where we bring different projects that people can take advantage of. But where we talk much of our portfolio and all of that is actually on my personal YouTube channel, Felix Midaise. It's where you're going to see them. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Love you. Go back. Bye for now.